if you could have if you could have a job, like, what would be the if someone's like, hey, you want this job? How much do you want to make? What would it be? How much would you make? How much do you think you're worth, job wise?
Priceless.
Honestly.
I don't know.
Like, take the best thing. Like, what do you think? Like
hourly?
what you think you should maybe making up like right now? Like, if you were like, I'm on it. Like, I'm working full time, probably more than full time, because you're like like, what do you think? What do you think?
Like hourly?
No, I'm just a year. So do yearly.
That's so
no
hard.
taxes, no nothing. Don't even worry about that. Like, it just is. Like, how much you think? Like, if you were like commit to a job, and be like, I'm gonna like rock this. Like, what do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like a million. Like, I'm just saying. I'm like asking.
No, I mean, I would say. I mean, I'd like
175,000.
Might be a little higher than what I put in my
Okay,
own
so
rate.
okay.
Probably one. I don't know. That's so hard. I don't even know what like normal jobs like. Like, what does a teacher in California make?
Like 20 grand a year.
Yeah, that.
No, I'm just saying,
mean,
like,
obviously, I
like
think
in your
there's
mind,
no-
like comparable, like whatever, like comparable to what you think. Like, what do you think? What do you think?
I've been very removed, so I don't even know what I made when
What
I
do you
was
think of-
working.
Like, if you're like a high school educator, let's just say, which is
I
an
would hope we
important
would
job.
make $120. $120.
I would. That's
I would
good.
hope. That would be my guess.
Yeah, I would think so.
I would
That's
think
good.
they work that hard. They deserve probably.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, that would be my hope, but I doubt it. 3 figures.
Is that 3?
100.
I guess. Oh yeah, that would be 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
hard to know. But also, everyone has different, like, needs. Like, how much you have to make to survive. And I don't know. It's hard to know. But what would
I think that's a good price.
What would that come down to hourly? There's some math.
I
So-
think, well, with
You want to race? I'm going to use my calculator.
I would say that's like
$1,000.
it's like 60
Divided by
$60 an hour.
12. So
70
divided by
bucks an hour?
12, that would be $8,000 a month.
$70 an hour. 100 you're 160 hours a week or a month.
Divided by 4.
Don't touch your face.
$2,000 a week.
What if I do that? Is that
Divided
cheating?
by 40
I
hours
just-
a week. $52 an hour.
That was high.
That also might be bad math because I think that's right though. How would I do that reverse way? 52 times 40 hours a week times 4 weeks in a month times 1,200. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Doable. I'd love to make $50 an hour.
Yeah. But that's that's without tax and stuff.
Yeah, but
So you're
also, yeah.
And then times point.
I'm back at $100,000.
Oh, never mind.
I can go back. What did I say?
No, it doesn't
53?
matter. No.
Good to know.
Interesting. I don't know. I think that's like, I remember like back in the day, like my dad before he got hurt, like he would have made like 100 grand. Like if he would have got transferred because like when he was on the railroad, he would have been transferred to like Fresno.
A city.
Not Fresno, like some other, up in the Bay Area somewhere. And he would have been making like 100. You know, this was back in the 90s. You know,
that's a lot.
And yeah, and like he would have been making like because I think they shut all that stuff down slow, and they like he would have had to go there. Pretty sure. One of those.
Dude, your life would have been so different.
Oh yeah, totally. So he would have been making like 100 grand. You know, that's what those guys were making, and I remember like my dad. I remember
railroad was a good job.
Yeah, right. And it ain't nothing no more. But and I remember going like wow, like in the '90s, going like 100. I was like, I couldn't even like. I'm like, that's so much money. That's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air money.
Although I feel like kids also, like even now, don't get
I mean, I don't know. You know, yeah, after taxes.
Because I tell Monroe, like, and Remy, I got paid. How much? Like, oh my gosh, that's so good. It's like, yeah, it is.
Heidi's making tons of money right now.
Rolling in the dough.
I'm about ready to retire, I think.
Sugar mama.
I ain't gotta pay this garage bill off first. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's like, I don't know. I think if you're gonna own a house here.
Yeah. Well, also depends on when you buy, because interest rates are crazy. House prices are crazy.
They're higher than when we bought our house in Louisiana. Well, no, I think they're like 5.7 somewhere now. 5.7 right now.
That's what our interest rate was in Louisiana?
6%.
Huh. Interesting.
We bought a house.
Although the house was what, 180?
We bought a house in Louisiana for $100. How much did we buy the house for?
I thought we bought it for like 150 and we sold it
for
150.
So 100. No, I don't know. We bought 150,000 or something, and our interest rate was 6%. And our mortgage payment. Dude, our mortgage payment was like
13? 15?
It was higher than ours. It was crazy. I could never understand that, dude. It's crazy with the interest rate. Yeah. Like, dude, like our mortgage payment was over, I think, what we pay now. I think it was higher than what we're paying now. 1,500, you know, 1,500. Yeah. It was like 1,500. I think it was higher with that 6%. It's like, dude, that makes a huge difference. It's kind of crazy.
Let's see if I can find it.
I don't know. Dude, I just remember going like, this is really weird. But I don't know.
Don't touch your face.
I didn't touch it.
When did we see complete history?
I didn't touch it.
When did we move back?
2009, 10.
Dude, we're so old. It's not even on there.
Anyway, everyone's probably wondering about this shirt. Look at that. Oh, dude, this thing is jacking up on me. Is that better? This thing, this is a Rebel Run right here. Dude, that was a. Don't go get fireworks out of state, man. Don't do it. Don't be a bad boy.
I would be a bad boy.
I would never do that.
Never.
But if you do, make sure you at least get a token, you know, like a shirt or something.
Make sure
that's sketchy,
enough to
bro.
earn a free shirt.
Yeah, you got to spend like over $1,000.
It was half off though.
Yeah. So don't. Yeah. Oh man, dude, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of confrontation. We talked about this yesterday.
Especially when the people you're confronting.
Yeah, and you know what, man? Like, don't get me wrong. I will. I'll fight. I will fight like hell. But like, I don't like putting myself in my own. Like, I don't like. You know, if it's in my own. If it's of my own doing, it's. I don't like it. I don't like arguing with people. Actually, I'm lying. Actually, I do kind of like arguing with people. I don't even know what I'm saying. I do like arguing with people, but I don't like. I I don't want to get in trouble, man. I got too much going on. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to get in trouble with trouble.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Can't afford it. Can't afford getting in trouble. Arguing. So I'm gonna lie. I'm lying. 100%. I do like to argue with people. One. How do you do one? This.
No.
One. I do like to argue.
2.
But I like to argue for fun. I don't like to argue for arguing's sake. It's not a thing I like to do. I want to argue with people.
See, but people
Hey,
don't
say
think it's
argue,
fun.
but
Like,
argue.
when you argue with your mom.
Argue is a. I'd like to look up the definition of argue. I like to talk about things. What is that? I like to discuss topics.
Debate.
Debate. I don't even call it a debate. I don't even like. It's like I just want to hear what you have to say. Man.
Argue.
Like a debate.
Give reasons or cite evidence in support of an idea, action, or theory, typically with the aim of persuading others.
Well, see, okay.
To share.
See, that's the difference. I don't give a shit. I don't want to change anyone. I've passed that.
There is no persuading.
I passed that point. I don't care about changing anyone's mind. So I'm not arguing. Right? That was argue.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't like to argue with people. I don't want to change anyone's mind. If anything, I want to hear what people have to say, so it might change my mind about stuff.
Your mind's not going to change.
I don't know. I think it's going to.
No, but you know your mind's not going to change.
It changes all. What? What are you talking about? It changes every day. Constantly. I'm like, one day I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna vlog.
This
and the next day I'm like, why am I vlogging?
This jacket doesn't look like a woman's jacket.
This isn't a girl's jacket. Why are the buttons on one side? God damn it. You know?
My mind just changes.
It's my inner self transitioning. That's what it is. Anyway, hey, if you ever build a wall, put insulation in, because then it sounds weird. Interior walls don't need insulation. This is a fake wall.
We should tear that wall out.
Why would you? Don't say that to me. Hey, Desi's watching right now. My aunt Desi, we had a fun. Oh God, this is.
I love
my aunt. I love my aunt Desi so much. And she has this house, beautiful house, great house, and it's like it's off Tasker Avenue. Set back. It's legit. It's actually a really cool spot. And bitchin' backyard. It's like what are they? It's like gotta be over an acre.
It's probably an acre.
It's huge.
It's
It's a nice house. Anyway, so she's got this giant house. She had like a partition in the middle of her house. Boom. And it was like a living room and a fireplace. Like
it was basically 4 rooms.
Yeah. They had an office, like you walk in the front door left, it was an office, and you go through like a little door. Walk in the front door left was an office, or it was a dining room, and then beyond that was a wall, was a kitchen, and then to the right was like a living living room area, and then there was a big giant wall.
Is there a fireplace in there?
Yes, there was a fireplace in the middle.
Both sides or no? She's not fancy.
Just one side. Huh. And the other side was another like living area.
Dude, that would have been fancy. She should have kept that.
Anyway, they ripped everything out. Every wall. All
Did they
walls.
have to put a big beam in?
No, no.
None of them were low.
I don't think so. I think it was all just.
Or it's about to fall down.
Maybe in the kitchen. They had to put a header in the kitchen. Huh. Because I'm not 100% sure.
Interesting.
I don't think they had to. But anyway.
That room is huge now.
It's huge. Dude, it's like, their living room is the size of our house. It's gigantic. And
I think all of those
think about it. Like, our house could probably fit the living room, kitchen area.
You're not wrong.
It's gigantic. And the long run story was like, there's no wall that she would, like, Aunt Desi, like, there's no wall she would ever tear down or something. It was like.
She wouldn't.
Yeah, there was no wall she would never tear down. Like, There's no wall she ever met she never wanted to tear down. I think that's what it was. There's no wall she ever met she wanted to tear down. It was like, and there was a whole joke was like, why like her bathroom, like why
There's a wall there.
You just like taking a dump like right in front of everyone, like
No walls.
like it was crazy. Like everyone was up in arms, like, oh, she can't believe she's doing all this.
It turned out great.
It's cool. It's just it's very loud in there.
Echoey.
Like, and they love to party. Well, back in the day, now no,
No, they party. We're just not invited.
No, we still party, but yeah, now. But it's just so I'm more of a like. I like sections. That one actually, I kind of agree with her in some way about how I didn't like the way that was the middle thing. I didn't like that actually.
Really?
I didn't. It was weird.
Actually.
It was
All
very
I remember
strange.
is the kitchen and the office. I don't remember that side.
It was very strange, but I don't think I would have done it. I don't know. But anyway, that was a big deal back in the day when she was doing all that.
It wasn't that long ago, was it?
Oh, it was years ago.
10 years ago?
Dude, longer than that.
You're not wrong.
Longer than that. It was.
We weren't here.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Now that you say that, it was a long time
Well, I
ago.
mean, if it was 2005, it was almost 20 years ago. It's a long time.
I graduated from college.
Yeah.
In 05.
Heidi's getting old. Man. It's pretty brutal.
I need to go to the chiropractor. My back hurts.
Heidi's back hurts. Anyway, that's what Desi's up to. That's Desi news.
Desi news.
Aunt Desi, anyone's met Aunt Desi. You know what's up. And I think, other than that.
I think it might be dinner time for Bucko.
Is it? I think we're gonna end this. I feel like this one's pretty lame too.
Shoot. You can't say that to our viewers. Once you post it.
Alright, we're ending it now. I'm not happy with this. So we'll see what happens with this one. Here we go.